I have the best 5 tips for your next trip to Disneyland Paris, updated for 2025. Hello everyone, welcome to the Traveling Man. Today I have 5 really good tips for you for your next trip to Disneyland Paris. Trust me, Disneyland Paris is not the same that Disney World or Disneyland. There's a big difference in the way things work over there. So I prepared 5 tips that hopefully will help you out with your next trip. The number 1 tip I have for you is to assess if you're going to spend more time in Disneyland Paris or in Paris, because that can determine what you want to do with the hotel situation. My advice to you is, if you're going to spend more time in Disneyland Paris, just book a hotel there for extra days and you can easily travel to Paris to see the city, etc., and jump back on the train. It's super easy and accessible to get to the train. Disneyland Paris is right by the station, so instead of having to go back and forth with all your luggage and have to check in again and go everywhere, it's so much easier just to get to the station, jump on the train, and head to Paris, just so you're able to do everything you want to do there, come back to Disneyland Paris, and just call it a night. I find that was super helpful on my trip, and I think doing that can be very helpful, especially because of tip number 2. Hotel perks save you a lot of money. I just told you that if you stay in a hotel for a longer period of time and you get stuff like free breakfast or, like a shuttle that takes you to places, that can really save you money, and you can redirect the money to buy stuff at Disney or, get a nice meal later in the evening, etc. So if you're traveling on a budget, getting those perks up front when you're booking the hotels is gonna be super beneficial to you. So my advice is get that done when you're booking the trip, and then once you're there, you'll have breakfast, you'll have transportation, and you don't have to struggle figure things out. The hotel I stayed at is Dream Castle Hotel. It has shuttle, and the package I got included breakfast, which is a buffet. So that really saved me a lot of money. So I recommend staying there. By the way, I'm not sponsored by them. Tip number 3, hop between parks. This is huge. Disneyland Paris lets you exit and re-enter freely both parks. And sometimes one park might be busier than the other, and sometimes you just want to save time and jump to the other park and get stuff done on the other park. Park hopping is a major time saver if you have limited time in Disneyland, because instead of waiting in lines for half of the day, you can do a couple things in one park, get that all done, and then hop to the other, get a few things done, and then leave for later whatever you think is going to take the longest. So definitely take advantage of that. Disneyland Paris is not as big as other Disney parks, so you can definitely do it, and you'll see it can really make a big difference if you have limited time. Tip number 4, shop smart. We all do it. We want to get our souvenirs, we want to get our mugs or our shirts or whatever it is that you want from the park. So it would be better for you to get that done right before the fireworks, but not after the fireworks. Disneyland Paris is a bit more strict when it comes to them taking care of the things you buy, and then the lineups can be pretty long because they close the park and then you gotta figure things out. So my advice to you is do it in that period prior to the fireworks, get all that stuff done, and then the minute the fireworks are done, get out of the park. The reason why I'm saying that too is because if you are relying on shuttle buses, you want to be one of the first people to get in that shuttle bus, because they're gonna get super crowded, and sometimes you might have to wait over an hour to get back to your hotel. A quick tip is there are some side tunnels on Main Street that can take you out of the park super quick. So if you haven't discovered those or you don't know about those, look for them. It will get you out of there way quicker. And the last tip I have for you, low wait time, go for it. Disneyland Paris has a limited amount of attractions at the moment. There's a lot of construction going on. So if you see that there's a low wait time on a ride, just get in there. Probably it's going to be even lower than you expect, and get that ride out of the way. If you're purpose of this trip is to do as many rides as possible, or you want to experience as much as possible, don't even dwell on it. Just get on that ride, get it out of the way, and then head to the other one. Because if you try to plan and over plan how your day is gonna look like, you might be losing opportunity to do a lot of things, and you might end up getting stuck on long lineups for no reason at all. Do you have other tips for Disneyland Paris? Leave it in the comments, and also please don't forget to subscribe. I'm a new YouTube channel and I appreciate all the support that I can get. So please, Disney fans, traveling fans, give me that subscribe. Please, I really appreciate it. Also, don't forget to check out the 2 videos that are showing up on the screen right now. Thanks so much and see you in the next video.